Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I decided to make a second video after all today. I was obviously watching the news and the arrest of, well, it's actually a total of 13 people. 7 were charged by the state and I think another 6 by the government for a militia group that was looking to overthrow Whitmer, the governor. They're going to kidnap her and try her for treason, is the, well, I guess was the game plan. They were talking about doing violent acts and that type of stuff to try to overthrow the government. Not a good idea. The way that they were caught is a confidential informant. One was paid, of course, and they had collected everybody's cell phone and put it in a box, but they had a wiretap and they recorded everything, so that's how they ended up making the arrest before the people could act. I have said this before in the past, and I will say this again. Trying to do a forceful attack on the government is definitely not a good idea. You do absolutely no good for yourself or your people. And when I say your people in your group, whoever you have, if you are, in the militia or whatever the case may be, you do nobody any good being in jail. Okay, you need to be out and ready for when something does go off. See, the thing is, unfortunately, people are not patient. They don't have the patience to say, well, do we need to act? That's what they want. Everybody wants to act immediately. They immediately have to do something. And that's not always the answer. It really isn't. Not always the answer. It is... here's what I want you to think about, okay? So now, why this focus group? Why now? Again, why is everything done? Again, agenda, agenda, agenda. If you can discredit survivalists, preppers, people that, are looking to prepare for whatever may come, and who has the tendency for the most part to be preppers and stuff like that, it's generally white people. I think I'm starting to get rained on. I am starting to get rained on. But again, that's the majority of people that are preppers that are into that type of thing, off-grid lifestyle and stuff like that. It's a lot of white people that do it. So if you can discredit that and make that bad and vile and evil, wouldn't that be a good agenda? Now I got to show you real quick here, guys. Somebody had mentioned this the other day, and I'm like, yeah, they're right. I got to do this. Capstones. I need 22 more capstones to finish this bed off. So I just kind of wanted to show you that. I will be getting them. That will be happening very, very soon, probably in the next couple of days or so. I might even do it tomorrow because I need to get them on and get them ready before the weather truly changes here, But anyway, I want to hear what you guys think about this. The timing of this I find interesting. Now again, at any one point in time, all over the country, I'm going to tell you right now, there are many different groups plotting the overthrow of our government that, plan. And I'm talking all different backgrounds of groups. I'm going to turn this so you can see those beautiful trees through here changing. There's a lot of groups out there. You have, hate groups aren't limited to white folks. There's a lot of other groups out there that, hate whoever is not like them, unfortunately, and that happens a lot. We're going to go over here and we're going to stand underneath so we can finish talking over here. I actually have to go back out and get the birds squared away. There's Miss Soxy. You ready to go in, dear? Are you ready? Okay. Oh, that one's locked. I went out the back door. I went out the back door. You have to be patient. You were at the back door. Go. Alright. So, unfortunately, there's always going to be groups that are going to hate somebody else, that are going to want to overthrow the government and stuff like that. Oh, look at that. I did not even see that there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I'll have to look and see what that is. I absolutely have no idea. So anyhow, but again, there's a lot of groups out there, a lot of hate groups out there, unfortunately. And they're agenda is not always, what everybody wants in the country. If you want to be, in a militia, or if you want to be in some kind of an extremist group, that is completely up to you. But again, be careful of the company that you keep, because there's consequences for every action. There always is. So, if you put yourself in a situation jammed up with the wrong people at the right time, again, I've said this many, many times, people, places, and things. That's what it always comes down to. It's the people you're hanging out with, the things that you're doing, and the places that you are. It's unfortunate that people feel the need to do violence to reach the ends of what they want. It is very, very unfortunate. Like I said, I don't condone hurting or killing people because you don't believe in what they do or say. Again, you getting yourself in a situation where now you get jammed up and now you're going to end up in prison, that does nobody any good. Nobody any good. Any hate groups, I'm going to tell you right now, for me personally, any hate group, I denounce them all. From Antifa to BLM to the KKK to the white supremacists, every one of them. Any group that hates another group of people because of their ideology, the color of their skin, their religion, any of that, I am not down with any of that. I don't think that is productive in any way. It's actually very counterproductive. So those type of people, they're not good people. And so again, you have to be very careful who you associate yourself with, what you're getting yourself involved with, and those type of things. What is their agenda? You better be really clear of the agenda of the group that you plan on joining or being associated with, because that can be the difference on how things go for you. So I always like that, buyer beware. Be careful what you're buying into, because it may not be what you think it is. So anyway, I definitely want to hear your feedback on this topic. I'm glad that this plot was stopped, but again, the timing of it is quite interesting in my opinion. There's no accidental anything, in my opinion. Everything is done strategically when they want to do it, and now is the time that they decided to do something about this, which I find fascinating. Okay, so I find it very, very interesting. The timing of this now, all of a sudden, there's been this big push in the media, of course, about the horrible white supremacists, right? You've seen it all lately. All the horrible white supremacists are out there, and and all this type of stuff. Now all of a sudden they come up with some plot. What about what Antifa has been doing? What about what BLM has been doing in these major cities for months? For months. What about that? That's what I find interesting, and that nobody is doing anything about that and putting these people in prison for a long, long time for causing, chaos and anarchy and, mayhem. So what about them? Like I said, I denounce all the groups that have some kind of agenda that hurts other Americans because of, like I said, their color, their skin, their religion, their ideology. You believe whatever you want to believe. I really could care less what you believe. But when you start trying to force your views on somebody else, when you start to do things to hurt other people, that is not productive in any way, shape, or form. So. Again, like I said, I would definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this topic. I want to talk about my website real quick, preppernurse1.com. If you are trying to connect with other like-minded people from your state or your country, if you go to preppernurse1.com, we have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there. It is a great resource that we set up for you guys to connect with like-minded people. You do have to register. It is totally free, but it is private. No credit card information is asked. So you go in, you can check out the message boards, anything you want to do there. Try to connect with people, again, in your state or your country. Also on my website, we have jdega.com, which is a CBD and hemp store. Tremendous amount of uses for CBD products. And I'm not going to go over them right now in this video, but there's from, indigestion to, oh my God, I'm going blank at the moment. I'm sorry. From indigestion to animal care to swollen joints, all kinds of different things that can work for that, for pain, inflammation. Again, really good products, good to have in an SHTF event. If you go, their link is down below, and also the link is in on the website. You'll see it. If you click on it, it'll take you to their website. If you decide to make a purchase, make sure you use the discount code PrepperNurse1 and save yourself 15% on your purchase. Okay, so if you use PrepperNurse1 as the discount code there, you will save 15%. Also on my website, we have the Legacy freeze-dried food. If you click on store, it will drop down. You'll see Legacy. You click on Legacy, and then you will be able to see what we have available there. That's got to be updated, actually. There's a couple things that are now in stock and other things that are not in stock. So I do have to get that updated. But again, if you decide to make a purchase there, that long-term food storage is a good thing to have. Somebody asked me in the stream last night if I will be doing a sale soon, and I will be at the end of this month. So if you want to hold off and wait a couple more weeks, I will be doing another sale, a 20% off sale. So definitely when we do that, take advantage of that then. And I will tell you when that's happening, okay? Also remember, guys, I'm going to jump off here for now, but remember, we are all in this together. That is important. We're one race called the human race, and as soon as we can get to that point and look beyond all the pettiness and the nonsense, we're going to be in much better shape. Also remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember STD, step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only person that can stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's having a great night. Be safe, be careful. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.